made it back. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. I love you loads. Um, in the chat, if you're there, can't really see right now. Let me know what you're saying. How is your week going? Things look slightly different. We've got a new logo. Where would it be? Down here? It'll be down here. It'll be down here. The logo looks kind of cool. It's a bit of an upgrade. What we're trying to do and go for every week is a tiny upgrade. Can you hear me? Please press 1. Yes. Do you know what it is, yeah? Hold on. I hate this mic because I have to be this close. Does that sound better? We were discussing this problem before, but I feel like I gotta be onto this mic to sound. What is that? Hold on. Do you know what it is? My master is down. Nice. Press 2. How does this sound? Is this any better? My master on vMix was all the way down. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, right now. I'm actually. No. Cool. You haven't been coming, so you don't know. I broke my monitor. So right now, I don't have a monitor. I also rented out my cameras, which is a separate story. The reason why I'm in the front room is because I broke my monitor, so my TV is my multi-view. Let me turn down this Ghost of Tsushima music. This is not an epic story. Amazing. Cool. I want to go back to using the Rode clip-on mic because I've got a little clip-on lavalier thing. I'd prefer to use that. I've got a bit more action and I don't feel like I'm in a weird position. But yeah, we're working on it. We're here. We have borders now. I hope everybody's well. Thank you for joining. It's been a long week, man. I've actually been struggling, fam. I'll be real. When I woke up this morning... Oh, yeah, sorry, man. Nah, I don't have one. I don't have an epic story right now. I didn't feel like waking up and going to work today. I was like sweating. I was cold. I don't know what's going around right now. I don't know if people you're with are getting sick. But I just felt like I just couldn't do it. Anyway, I went out. I've been streaming all day and I really haven't had time to do certain things. But we've still made a big difference than we did last week. This border is giving me life. The little grey border is just a border outline from vMix. The background is just a gradient from black to grey. It's simple stuff. But in my opinion, it looks better than it did last week. We're going to continue growing though. We're going to talk about some streaming stuff later. Yeah, trust me, bro. Get them borders up. Yeah, we're going to continue to grow. Thank you for coming. I'm just going to check the comments. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you, Brad. Shelby, Alfie, legends. Whoever's lurking in the back, legend. The guy who's doing quality control, me, legend. But yeah, thanks, guys. I do want to just go back to that other mic. I still haven't got this worked out. The next time I see you in like 3 days, Isaac, you can help me out. I'm not buying a cloud lifter, bro. Just give me one. But yeah, we're going to just go into the gaming and then we can do some stuff later. What I did say I was going to do is take out the capture card. Oop. I'm not doing a good job. I didn't think about this, did I? HD60S. And then later on, what we're going to do, we're going to think about how to explain that setup. Aye, that was slick, bro. I'm gassed. Do you know how gassed I was when I learned how to do that? Anyway, we're going to talk about this. How to do your own basic setup. Because last week, we spoke about my setup, which is a bit unnecessary and extra. Wow, my GPU is dying. Anyway, but this week we're gonna go back to a simpler setup. Amazing. Do you know what it is? I pressed the wrong button. It started recording. I don't want to record this. It's on archive. We don't need high quality, bro. Anyway, so we're gonna talk about the capture card. Let me know what you thought about that that transition. I was quite gassed. Alfie, we're gonna talk about that next week, but I need to read some information because that type of live streaming might be slightly different to the workflows that they would use to do something like this. Because think about how you'd have to scale that. You have no idea on a service that's being provided to 1 billion people of how many are going to join. So the method you use to stream that has to be infinitely scalable, but they obviously fluffed it because nobody really got to see it. But we're going to talk about that next week. I just want to be I'd like to be a bit better informed before I open my mouth. Because I thought about it and I was like, I don't even know how they would do that in the first place. Because think about it. How does Netflix provide its service seamlessly to as many people as it does without it crashing? Because Netflix, the site outside of that stream was fine. It was up. But that live stream was dying. 100%, bro. 100. I need to turn down my headset. Hearing my voice is annoying. And the system that we're using at work isn't much different to this. It's just this computer's not that powerful or compared to what you'd like. It could be scripted. It wouldn't surprise me these days, man. Like, it's crazy what happens. But we're only caring about how things go technically. I heard every other fight on that card was really good, though. I heard, is it Amanda Serrano? I heard that was a banger. I'm definitely looking forward to watching that when I get some time. But yeah, let me slap on the game. So we can get back to it. Because we're here to chill. We can talk while we do this. Where's my pad? Amazing. But yeah, the system we're using at work is vMix on a Windows machine. We're streaming into Teams. That's about as much as I can say without breaching contract. But yeah, it's just corporate webinar stuff. Nothing too difficult. Just imagine this stream with a presentation and that's it. Most live streams are pretty the same. I don't know how to explain it more. But it's basically you're pushing slides, you're managing your facilitator. So it's kind of a bit of show calling. What is my work title? I say a vMix engineer for this job. All right, where are we? Let's start. Let's warm up by going down here. But right now, Shelby, I'm a freelancer. Listen, if that pays, Isaac, bro, I'm not you. I don't discriminate. Well done, young man. I rate that. Keep working hard. When's your next fight, Alfie? Yes, my G John. Yeah, the aim is to grow this channel, stream more because I enjoy gaming, but provide good educational stuff. Learn how to talk better because my vocabulary is struggling right now. Why for you, bro? I need to get my soundboard up. That's one thing I need to do. Destroy logging camp. Looks like one of these guys gonna get it, but they must have an eagle. I think that's what these things are. Recover Sashimono banners. Eliminate the war camp general. Free the prisoners. Kill enemies with the half bow. I only have a half bow, so that's fine. Aye, well done. Stay focused. I could probably hit the guy far in the back because he has a helmet on, so there's no use. Oh, there's one up here as well. What do you think the chances are? If you wanted to dial in, I could probably set up a vMix call. Let's try it. Let's see who gets there first. Aye, we're doing this live. We're gonna see who comes on. Gonna make a new input. That means I gotta set it up. F indeed. Have you clicked on that link, Isaac? Hey, can you hear me? Wait, hold on. I need to solo you. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. How's that? Say something, Alfie. I can't hear you, boy. Sorry, people. I'm trying to set up another input so that we can do something funny or at least interactive. This is going out live, Alfie, bro. Put on a shirt, fam. do it like this. Your call got sniped, Isaac. R.I.P. you, mate. Alfie looking like a roaster right now. Oh, mate. Alfie, are you there? Let me know in the chat. Because I've got something done now. I want to try it. Yes, Wills. Walk on. If not, someone else join the call. All right. Well, we're obviously going to start off with the hard guy. Pause, bro. Oh, wow. Why? He didn't see it coming. Oh, neither did he. Yes, Alfie. Let's see. Boom. You're in the ting there, bro. I can't hear you, though. I don't know what's wrong with your audio. Oh, yes, John.
Get me on the show, big man.
You beating off my little cousin. That's jokes. Hey, but yeah, the call's open.
Yeah, it's working, man. It's working. Nice.
Yeah, man. That's
Alright.
jokes. Oh, wait, hold on. Why isn't that background gradient there?
Oh, fucking hell, Jesus. See me off like that.
How
What's
you doing,
the
though,
point? Yeah, I'm chilling, man. I'm just part of your stream now, dog. Loving it. It's nice and cozy here in vMix.
Yes, there we go. We got to add one last layer to this.
What are you building?
I'm just building the output. So if you go on YouTube, you should be able to see what it looks like now. Oh, there you go. He's gone again. There we go. The vMix call is open. I need to make another one. All right, cool. So from a technical perspective, this is the type of thing that you would use to get in somebody from outside your business if you was working from home. I ain't got no arrows left. Yes. I think because of the way the call works, whoever's refreshing the link is jumping in. That's jokes. But this is a way you'd bring somebody into your production. So if you're, let's say you're watching the news, they will use this type of method to get somebody in. And then, yeah, they would go live to their audience. All right, we've used vMix for this week. Not vMix, vMix Cool. Next week, we'll have an actual use for it. So Isaac, the person who asked, who's not even here, yes, it works. Ammo. Kablamo. Who's seeing me? Yeah, now we'll work it out. Don't lie, bro. You don't know how to wash dishes. R.I.P. Nah, thank you for coming, people. I appreciate it loads. Ooh. This guy's not ready, Merv. Yeah, he got the light work. I think I forgot the buttons. It was a clean combo. I've completely forgot the buttons right now. Do you know what's mad? That guy wasn't a leader. He was just a guy in nice armor. Because nothing came up. I hate spear guys. That felt good. Because I feel like I've got better at that at least. Alfie, I have no idea. I'm not riddle smart. Let me not release them now. Where are the arrows coming from? We traded and he died. Yeah, Shelby, he's 13. Keep that non-PG answer. What am I doing? Same thing, Alfie. It's the same thing. You're bigger than me, bro. Don't worry about it, fam. Permanently break these doors. Release the prisoners. Anybody who's been on this channel for a while will remember when we opened the prisons and there were bears inside. Good times. A very interesting week. Khoton Khan is holding Lord Shimura captive at Castle Kaneda. He confided that the former Jito is more valuable to him alive than dead. In fact, Khoton plans to make him an offer. Through spies and informants, Khoton knows Shimura's ambitions reach beyond Tsushima, and he also knows Shimura's wife and sons died prematurely and tragically, so he lacks an heir. Khoton's offer: join the Mongol cause, and Shimura will be made shogun to rule as Khoton's right-hand man, and along with Goryeo, aid Khoton in overthrowing Kublai. So even the nephew, that's the big boss here, is gonna snake his granddad. Any man who would stand in the way of Khoton Khan is a fool, and from what I hear, Shimura is many things, but not that. Alfie's a big boy. That was a good warm up. Oh shit. This week's book of the week. The Department of Truth. Cole Turner has studied conspiracies all his life, from flat earth theory to the assassination of JFK. I think I'm losing my mind, you know. I'm either too tired or this is like the early signs of something going wrong in my brain because I can't talk. If you like conspiracy theories, yeah, this is fire. This is like if every conspiracy that we spoke about in private and watched cool YouTube videos about was true, and there was a group trying to cover it up and a group trying to cover up the cover up. It's mad. Look into it, because I can't speak right now. I'm sorry. We'll get there. We got to go back to the mission. Flat Earth, bro. Come on. Easy one. That is the easiest one ever. Have you seen the map of that group on Earth that meets together? What are they called again? They have the flat Earth map right there. You can't disprove it as well. I'm a believer. I thought I was going to do something so cool right then. He's hit me, so I want him now. This is what it looks like when you're not thinking when you play a game. Where's that coming from? Is he shooting me from inside? That is disrespectful. And he killed me. Nah, Isaac, you are secretly in there because you keep doing this. Nobody else but you. You're secretly deep in it. Now I know what it is. You're safe here. You get a sticky bomb. You get a sticky bomb. Triple kill. Sticky kill. Did someone just shoot me? Nah, it was you. Obviously you need to play Skibbity Toilet Remix 2, obviously. The only real choice. I thought we completed that. All right, let's get back on the story. Let's do something interesting. Oh yeah. The second book of the day is recommended by my young man. Spots loves his dad. Yes, indeed. A fine read. Hey, don't worry about it, man. It's the same thing. Hey, reading the chat is funny. Yeah. You're capping. You're a young man. You don't get the courtesy of a standoff. You man get ambushed. This is why I don't like them. I didn't need to take that much damage. Just want to send a link out to a couple people. Yeah, man, you lot are both young men. Under 30. Crazy. I'm out here being an old man. Alright, where we going? Straight ahead it is. Are we taking detours or we just going straight to the story? Do you reckon this guy's wearing a helmet? Man's horse just despawned. Oh, I killed the horse. These men are shook. I'm definitely nearly 35. We have to run around that whole way. Yeah, bro. I'm a big man, bro. I'm twice your age, bro. And then some.
ご存知ですか？我々が幾とせも隠してきた強大な鎧を猛虎が探しているそうです。
猛虎のことだ。よからぬことに使う気だろう。
話によると、その鎧をつければ百姓も英雄になれるとか。
武士がつけるとどうなるのだろうな。
詳しいことを知りたければ、ぜひ琵琶法師にお聞きください。赤島の近くにいるそうですよ。
I don't care about this guy's story at all. I'm sorry. I must save Japan first. Yeah, Brad. It's because you look like you're from what's that place the dwarves are from in Lord of the Rings? You look like a dwarven lord. That's why, bro. Ah, okay. A jewel in the drowning marsh. This is one of my guys' brethrens, Ryuzo. The Mines of Moria. You look like you live near the Mines of Moria and you go there every day to live stream. Alfie, he does the same job as me, pretty much, but he's just more proficient in many areas. This guy's getting it. He disrespected us. His set disrespected us. And they're Japanese. Can't let that happen.
裏切り者のすげがさし、死であがなうがよい。
侍なぞ本物の武人とは言えぬ。我らが武勲を抜け抜けと盗む野党も同然。覚悟しよう。
かかってこい。
I'm about to cook this guy. True. True. That strike is so sick. 2 losses. No deaths. We're going through the ringer again. Because his boss ditches me as well. Tried to barge me. That was the one. You got me with it as well. I had him. Oh my days.
Ka.
息を切らしておるぞ。さらば浪人。
I need a horse. Of course. They're really trying to chase me. Oh my days, he actually done it on a horse. Nah, right. Where's the horse going? Why are you running from me? My horse was moving mad. So we beat one of Ryuzo's brethrens. I think there's 9 of them or 7. So when we see the rest, they're going to get that work as well. But by then, we'll be better at the game. So it's on top. Oh, let's get the bird. Oh, no. Why am I getting distracted? I'm going to die if I do that. The reason why is because I need to do a few things. I need to grow my business. One of the areas of my business that I'd like to grow and move into is consultation. My understanding, there is some paperwork that comes with consultation, but what you're going to those people for is their expertise in their brain. So I'm trying to get better at speaking, get my confidence up. And being on stream forces me, because I'm trying to explain what I feel like I know, it will force me to reinforce my gaps. I really don't like hearing my own voice in the way that you do on a delay. So yeah, to do that, I need to get better at this. I need more experience. I need to be practically engaging with the things that I use. I'm going to have to fight these guys because they're in the way now. And I have to learn to... Ooh, this could work. Take some risks and try some cool and fun stuff. So this is a good opportunity for me to refine that. I enjoy gaming as well. That guy stunned himself. What a joke, man. But I want to make content. I want to get more work. I want to do streaming. I want to let people know what I can do. And the best way to do that is to do it. I enjoy it. It doesn't take me too long to set up. There's a lot of areas that I'm not great at, but this is an opportunity for me to get better, to learn consistency, some discipline. Yeah, and that's the aim. I need to build my skill set because I've been able to do a lot of shoots, but I don't feel like I know that much. I feel like I've got so many gaps in my understanding of things that I need to really refine my skills and my understanding so that I can provide a better service, because I haven't always provided the best service. Some of it's due to lack of knowledge, some of it is to bad habits, some of it is due to being trained the wrong way to do something. So I think sharing my story, sharing what my knowledge is, and sharing my growth or lack of knowledge so that we can get to that place of knowledge together, I think could be quite helpful. If I can refine it, it will be good for me. Eventually we can maybe go into schools and teach people who wouldn't likely have the type of knowledge that we've gained, for a price, obviously. I have a child myself and I need money for books for my child and not for myself. Now, obviously, it's a product. Consultation, video production, live streaming, enjoying gaming, sort of helping people in getting more accessibility or having more accessibility in this area, because the key barrier is knowledge. That's why, which I can actually put it up now, which might be a good time to do it. Yeah, that's exactly it, Shelby. It's a way to build my portfolio. So let me put this one in. It's a good way to explain things like this in a way that is tidy. It's making a good use of a large differing amount of I don't know what the word is for it. I want to say technical capabilities, but I don't know if that's the right word. We're able to use what we have to produce a lot, and these are the tools that I have, so I'm able to give that to you guys. But I'm trying to explain it along the way so that if you wanted to stream, because Shelby, I know you stream, I know Brad streams, John, you obviously stream, Alfie, in the future you may want to document stuff for your wrestling. This is where we can get that knowledge. And I want to share this, although this diagram that you're seeing on screen now is super basic, the more we can discuss things like this, the more we try these things in practice, because in a way I'm the trial and error. So when my audio hasn't come in perfectly, instead of just fixing my audio, I can explain to you what's going wrong. I can explain to you why you might forget that type of thing, when you should be taking care of those things before the stream, doing tests beforehand, best practices, not best practices, and so on. And as we go through the streams, the aim is to block out time better so that we know when we're gaming, we know when we're doing some technical stuff. So maybe it'll be at a different time, and just take it from there. Really, grow. We're gonna explain this setup shortly, anyway, but we're still gaming right now, so I want to see what the next part of the story is. But I hope that makes it a bit clearer what the aim is. I've got a lot to go. Like, again, I'm even struggling to speak. It's like now that I'm not having to read and I'm just talking, it's a bit easier because I'm in the flow of it. But I need to be able to get more confident speaking, be a bit more concise with my words, learn to administer any information better. Yeah, man. Hey, Brad, like, you gotta get back into it, man. Like, it's a day by day thing. Like, I'm not trying to be Kai Cenat, bro. I'm not trying to do the biggest streamer, like, whatever. Like, I'm just trying to do my thing and spread my information, try and get some organization and growth for myself, innit? So it's one day at a time. Wherever this goes, it goes. The aim is to make it as good as possible. So that will be with help from you, the audience, who help me to refine it by giving advice and criticism. And then it will be up to me to create the ideas and aim and push towards them. So I really want to take this to some amazing places. But it's going to take time. I don't have a website. These are all the parts that I'm trying to build right now. I've tried to build them with other people before, but it's very difficult. And a lot of the work, if you want something done, are things that you just have to do yourself.
浪人ではない。酒井仁と申す。
Listen to the story for a sec.
ならば御前に会われよ。うむぎ谷の佐藤さだ。さあ、こちら。参りましょう。まず御前にご挨拶。何か入り用で。
That's obviously not who he was talking about. Right, here we go.
うむぎ御前です。
うむぎ谷へようこそ。
猛虎に知られておらぬようですな。
ありがたいことにね。ここでは争いなんて幾とせもご無沙汰。太刀を抜けばうちの者が黙っちゃいないよ。その掟を守りゃ、わけもなく切られることはないけどね。さてそれじゃあ、ご用を伺おうじゃないか。
仲立ちの五郎を探しておる。
なるほどね。今頃下で酒をしこたま飲んでるはずだよ。仲良くしてやりな。
礼を言う。
また会いたいもんだね。あんたとは助け合えそうだ。
I'm the samurai, bro. I'm Jin Sakai. I do not use stairs, bro.
誰が相手でも。お主が五郎か。
だったらどうだったんだい。そういうあんた。
Shelby, this is the culmination of 50 failed attempts at Thames.
生きているか確かめるか。
Just trying and seeing what works. And I think this is the vessel right now that will be the best to capture what I'm trying to do. But I've got so many weaknesses and so many areas that I'm not great in. I'm looking forward to seeing how much this can grow. Because even looking from last week, in my opinion, like, I like how it looks now compared to then. And it's growth. It's something super simple, but it's growth. And we'll get to that stage when it's just crazy and we're a bigger community.
祝い酒ということか。
I'm not going to play the new Black Ops. I may play it in my spare time, but not on stream. There's nothing interesting to see, man.
島の民すべてを
For me, anyway. I like the story.
お主もその一人だ。
We're gonna be playing only story mode games on this channel.
お主が誠の役立たずなら志村殿は頼みにせん。
If you have any advice, Shelby, please, man. Like, Brad's got my number. Just send it over. You can write it in the chat. I'm always trying to grow. Money is not like endless, as you know, man.
俺んちはここだ。入りな。もうこの囲みはやすやすと抜けられねえからな。ってるのか？
ご当人だ。赤島の海岸にいらっしゃる。
なんとかしてみるか。水戸岳砦の近くに船を隠してある。この地図に目印を書いた。そこで落ち合おう。
Yeah, it's true. It's true, Shelby. I don't know. I think the thing that I struggle with the most is that I'm not probably specifically good at one area. I've got like a shit ton of knowledge that is super varied and broad. So I'd probably say some level of versatility, but I don't know. I really don't know. Like, the more and more I work with people, the more I realize I don't know, which is great, because again, I'm sick. I'm not like trying to talk down to myself. I just know there's levels to where I want to get to. And yeah, there's certain things I know how to do. I'm good if I need to set up a stream. If we had 15 cameras, we had all the kit we needed, I could go on site and I could set that up, no problem. We'll be live at 7 o'clock. Give me 2 hours or however long we need. Brad would know, like, we've turned up on site and we've done things in like quick turnarounds. But when it comes to some really deep, nuanced technical elements, I lack some knowledge, which is why we're aiming to learn that now. And the headphones that I'm using now, they are the Sennheiser HD 280 Pro. They're quite good. I bought them a while ago for like video production and stuff.
まずい。
俺が出てやろう。お主は行け。
おお、そりゃ助かる。
浪人が何用だ。
これはなぜ五郎の家なんかに。
なんだと。
いや、出直します。
Yeah, I think I'll be honest. Right now, the aim is to. I need to spend a bit more time. I think in the second half of December, I'm gonna spend a bit more time working on how to build the show element of it. So there's like 45 minutes of this, 15 minutes of this, explaining it so that then when it comes to clipping it, because it's all right to do something, but one of the main aims for this channel is to understand how we can be efficient. And when the show gets into a good pace, and because it's live, it's slightly different, it isn't scripted. Things are happening as they happen. When we get really good, when it comes to clipping things, because of the way we've organized it and refined the show, it will be easy to be like, ah, cool, just skimming through it, this to this, that to that, clip out there on socials, providing those little tidbits of information. But I don't feel comfortable right now in terms of like putting myself out there with what anything I've done so far to put it on that LinkedIn, because again, it is part of my CV and I want to put it out to the world. But again, like, LinkedIn is for professionals. My CV is not fake. There's not anything on my CV. You can go and look at my LinkedIn right now. There's nothing on my CV that I haven't done. But people like to chat. It's a social media platform like any other. And you have to be really careful and smart with what you say and what you do. Not because I care about getting cancelled or not, but when I'm going to put it on those types of platforms, I'm trying to provide information. So I need to make sure it's true, concise, and helpful. So I don't think we're there yet. We're refining it each week. When I'm finished, I'm buzzing. I've got new ideas and we're slowly growing. But let's say for a year from now, crazy. Black Magic sponsorships, Raid Shadow Legends sponsorships, Bloody hell, mate. If we get to raid Shadow Legends, bro, we've made it. Or a VPN or something. We've made it. Baby steps, though. Sorry, I'm just reading your comment now, Shelby. Interesting that you say that. I feel very similar in a different field. This thing of feeling like you know lots over a wide range of things. I wonder if you feel this way specifically because you're a freelancer. Well, yes and no. But I thought maybe because like the way, so for anybody who's on the stream who doesn't know, I used to work at Meta. So I was there for a couple years and then I got released and they never told me why. And that really like knocked my confidence quite a bit because I thought I was sick and somebody just turned around. And this is, I can only build on a story like that. Yeah, I can only build on the information I do have because they didn't give me much. Something went wrong on a shoot one day. Yeah, I need that NordVPN sponsorship. Trust me. Or Raycon, bro. One day something went wrong on a shoot. And I'll explain the workflow. There was a... Oh, Heinz Beans. Lit. I wear a Beans t-shirt. The workflow is this. We have a show happening. We're streaming that down to wherever it's going. We need, for this specific event, captions. So, our workflow, vMix, no, I don't want to say a vMix machine because you can stream from vMix, but we weren't doing that. The reason why they didn't use a vMix machine is because the piece of hardware that we're using to live stream, I can still hear someone talking in the back. It's these people from the game. So I was just reading your comment about the sponsorship. Basically, we need to send to a piece of hardware. The way we do that is sending over something called SRT, Secure Reliable Transport. It's a protocol. It's basically sending your signal over an IP address. So it's just a string of numbers because we don't need to go into that part today. That differs from an RTMP. So if you go to your Google now and type in YouTube RTMP, it may bring you up like a code. And that is a way to stream. So you'd have a streaming URL and then you'd have a stream key. So the streaming URL is YouTube as a whole. And the stream key is kind of like your stream, the passcode to get to that specific iframe so you can stream to that destination. So you could go from a computer. So we'll use the simple OBS image for this. You could go, hypothetically, if you wanted to stream from A to B. But let's say, for example, you needed to add some captions, but you wanted live captions. You didn't want AI captions, which most platforms can provide, because you want a better level of accuracy. You want to pay for somebody to use captions so that you could implement captions, sorry. So to do that, you would use a piece of hardware called an EEG ICAP 492 box. All right, Alfie, love, bro. Have a good day at school tomorrow. If you're following this and what I'm saying in the chat, let me know. So let's say, for example, instead of a capture card, which is what we have there, you had an EEG machine. And instead of an OBS machine, you had another encoder. Basically, how it works is you send from SRT, we were sending it to a company. where they have our hardware. When we send that SRT signal in, we have a decoder, and that decoder is attached to something called a video hub, which means you can route something in one way and out another way, or you can route it in one way and out the same input in 10 different places. It just depends on how you configure the output. So what we would do is we would send to the decoder, and it would decode the SRT, and then it would input through SDI or HDMI into these Clearcasters. But before that, because the signal is just passing through, because it's an SDI, it would go into this EEG ICAP machine. And what that machine does, it strips off the video and it sends the audio to the person who's going to write the captions. So they're hearing it. It's really low latency because you're not sending much information. All you're doing is sending the audio. That box takes in the video signal and then sends the audio back. They do their typing, and then the signal that it sends back is now embedded on top of the video signal and then sent out again. So you're going in and then you're coming back out, and the outbound signal will have the captions embedded on top, and that's just a bunch of information. And I mean that in the sense of the captions are embedded in a sort of form of information. Those are also, let's say for example, when you're finished, if you wanted a copy, those are also called SRT files, but they're a completely different thing. Acronyms are confusing. Anyway, so when you come out of the EEG ICAP, you go back into your Clearcaster or your hardware encoder, because what you're aiming to do is now send that signal to your platform. We were using Clearcasters, which is just a hardware encoder made by Amazon. We done it. Back to the story. We did a test on Monday. Everything worked fine. We're playing out pre-recorded content from vMix, sending that SRT signal to this company, The Switch. The Switch is now sort of routing it through our equipment. Everything worked fine on the Monday. To make these bookings, you've got to send emails, you've got to stay on top of things, be quite organized. Done all of that. Every day, I'm sort of making sure the timing's correct, because I think I'm a bit dyslexic. My number game is not there. That's why I triple check, double check. We're being paid to make sure these things are correct, so I don't care if you get annoyed with my email, just answer it. I'll give you a thank you, and then we'll keep it moving. Everybody will be happy. The day of the show, in the morning, 0 signal. We're getting a black screen. We're not getting anything in. So basically, when we're sending the signal up, basically they're just sending us the signal back. So those Clearcasters are ours. So we then basically have control of them through the cloud. So as much as that piece of hardware is in their building, is because we're paying them to manage that piece of hardware and look after it for us, provide it with power, provide it with internet, provide it with some form of maintenance. That's what we're paying them for. So we're sending a signal over to them. Nothing is coming through. So I'm calling them now, like, what's going on? We don't have a signal. We rehearsed this on Monday. Everything was fine. It was all working. Nothing happens. We've had to now pivot our whole workflow. So we're abandoning captions and we're just sending to the destination. If you didn't expect captions, you wouldn't have known any different. Obviously, Meta is big on accessibility, so they want everything to be crystal clear. I understand that. That is what I think went wrong. The ability or the inability for us to provide captions for that one show is the main issue. Sorry if my audio keeps going quiet. I'm trying to be more disciplined, but I can see myself, and I know this is covering me, so it's getting a bit annoying. That's why I think, personally, they let me go. But because nobody was direct with me and told me about what the issue was, I did, what are they called? I did the paperwork after. I had meetings after to find out what has happened. They said the company that we we paid to manage the hardware. They said they had been receiving a signal for us for 90 days. So from January to like May, they had been receiving a signal from us, and they had never said anything to us. And bear in mind, the service from them is £200 an hour, for them to be active and make sure our routing is correct, make sure our signals are open and able to be closed. Apparently, they've been receiving a signal for us for... Did the PlayStation turn off? No, it didn't. It's right there. For 90 days. So that was blocking the signal that we were sending, but it worked on the Monday. So I don't know what's actually happening at that stage, which is a bit frustrating. But obviously, it was just some random guy came up to me one day and he's like, "Yeah, are you free for a meeting?" I'm like, "Cool." I was actually right here doing some testing for another shoot that I had with a couple mates, and they're doing the testing in the front room. Somebody's messaged me on my Meta phone. "Oh, do you have time for a meeting?" Cool. I've gone into my office, which is just here. I've had the call. I've come out raw, like I've been fired. They don't want me back. I'm not allowed to come back. But they're not telling me why. HR hasn't told me why. There was 8 people in the room. So it was kind of like, we need to go live at 9:30. So this is our only option because that option isn't working. So it was multiple people, but I don't think anybody else got let go for it. But I kind of think my manager didn't fuck with me. That's what I genuinely think. But yeah, that knocked my confidence, but it also sort of changed my view of the game. These people don't care about you, man. They care about their product, which is obvious, and I knew that. But 2 things happened. It made me have a different hunger for trying to be successful in this field, but it also made me feel like I needed to brush up on certain gaps in my knowledge, so that when I'm having the conversation to fight my case, if things like that happen in the future, I'm in a better position. Because I feel like I did everything I could, but yeah, man, like it wasn't enough. The guy who was my old manager, he's sick guy, fam. Like, he knows how to do a lot. He's one of those legacy characters in the game. He did like the first Apple launch. He worked at NASA. Like, cracked guy, cracked. 0 people skills and 0 ability to be direct about what happened. So like the whole team just completely was dropped out after that happened, which was another sort of like confidence knocker, because the thing about this industry is that it's a cold game. Like, let's be real, it's not easy out here. So even people attempting to do what I'm trying to do now, like share knowledge, isn't normal, because everybody's fighting to keep their jobs, to make money, and I hear that. But if I'm not having any work anyway, what difference does it make me talking about what I would be doing if I had work? I might as well share the knowledge. I might as well refine it. I might as well learn to grow. There's nothing to be sorry about, man. God provides for us always. There's like, the only thing that makes life hard is me panicking when I should just do what I need to do, have some faith, and keep stepping. So I'm trying to move more like that with this, and just be consistent, understand where I am, but then aggressively move towards being one of the best in the game. And there's a big gap between me and that place. But that sort of knock to my confidence that came from being let go from Meta just gave me a new hunger. So now I'm really trying to get to it. And even if it takes a couple years, like, we're going for it. So yeah, that's some of the story. Yeah, there's no point of panicking. Like, you can only do what you can do, innit? But you have to make sure you're doing those things. Are you looking for the job when you're stressed and you're not finding work? I'm terrible at eating. Like, my missus is like, you just need to start eating, but I don't eat when I'm stressed, innit? Like, there's so many areas of life. Nah, that's calm, bro. Man's about to take a little break right now. So you build up your thing, and then we'll commence because I'm need to drink after these stories. Yeah, bro. Yeah, 100%. After the break, we will watch the trailer. But yeah, as long as you're doing the things that you should be doing, and we all know, there's no point of panicking, because all of that extra panic and stress that you add, it's not actually doing anything. You'd be in the same position if you didn't do that. And again, this is a person coming from me who's trying to grow and not do those things. But because I was able to get a contract after and I had options, panicking was a waste of time. Nah, this is the new Taisi. Fighter Spirit is the new Taisi. Taisi failed. That was one of the failed renditions up to this. But here we are. We're blessed. Let me see if I can create a browser source. And maybe we can watch the trailer for Ghost of Yotei. But I really want to be a success. I want to help other people to grow and be a success. So the only way that I can do that is by starting here and helping where I can. I'm just going to try to create a browser source so that we can have, do you see, the same way we have this pip. Obviously, me pointing up here doesn't make sense to you guys. But the pip, the box that I'm in, we're going to make one of those, and then hopefully we'll be able to watch the trailer. Kieran, this is the thing that I'm going to give you. Ooh. A bit hard to see. Oh wait, hold on. HD 60S Elgato. HDMI out here, HDMI in here. You also have a one for your microphone, and then this USB-C here. Sorry, I need to get this out of my face. This USB-C here is so that you can get it into your computer. So next time I see you, I'm gonna give it to you. But you know, the man am I too silly, so I'm not risking my Sundays if it's not gonna happen. But browser sources. I'd also like to get a new computer, because the one I'm using to do this right now, it doesn't slap. It slaps enough to do this. Blessed. Ghost of Yotei. Okay. Hold on. We're getting there. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the chat. This should take a couple minutes. Oh, did it freeze? The camera that I'm using, Shelby, is a Canon XA25. Apparently, I have frozen. Oh, no, we're good. Never mind. It's making me sign in. R.I.P. We're not doing all that. Sorry. Looks like it's back to the game. We'll watch it next week. It's still going to be out. Well, the trailer will still be out. The game won't, so it will be just as good next week. I got to sign in and do some extra stuff, so I don't want to waste too much of your time. Cool. We are back in the game. Okay. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, wait, there we go.
お侍様、お助けください。
They wanted our help, but I need to go. Exactly. I'm looking back at your comment. It says, if you can fix it, don't panic. If you can't fix it, no need for panic. Facts. Yeah, one thing that I think is so washed here is gatekeeping information. I hear it. There's reasons why you would, and there's reasons why you maybe should at times. But there's so much bad education out there now that anything is good. And a lot of the time, you learn through discussing things. You know? I'm not trying to out here teach you from a top-down level. The majority of the way that we're going to learn about any of this is through just discussing it. Having ideas, things that you've seen. Like I know my boy Kieran in the chat loves football. How do you produce a football match? One day, if we ever want to talk about that, we'll put it in the calendar and then we'll just discuss it. We'll break it down. Maybe we'll get an expert on to chat about it. We're not having to turn up to do the job. So there's no pressure. Like we can take our time learning and none of this stuff needs to be got by the end of the day. Boom. We're going to do this mission, take a short break, and then come back and continue streaming. Sitting on this couch is bad for my back. Uncle time.
麦谷でゴロを見つけました。
酔っておったか。
冷ましました。御身への借りを返すため本土へ船を出すと。
悪人も使いよう。あやつほど海を知る者
この二人が下踏みの使いですか。
そうだ。小太郎も太郎も中庸の死。鎌倉への書状を託すにふさわしい。
五郎曰く近くで落ち合い船へ案内するとのこと。
宵闇に紛れて立つぞ。その時までに戦自宅を済ませろ。
はい、叔父上。
頃合いだ。皆馬に乗れ。
いつでも立てます。
油断せず。
野党にも気をつけよ。
Yeah, the aim is always to provide as good a product as possible. And I'll be real, man. There's a lot of stuff that we've worked on, or I've worked on, that I'm not completely happy with how I performed. But going forward, we can always change those things. We can always be better. Because somebody may not want to work with us, or they may not like us, or whatever reason it might be, because it's not efficient for them to work with us, they may lose money or whatever, who knows, whatever reason they might come up with, that's fine, that's just them. Just gotta wait for somebody else, but we gotta work really hard. But by creating a community, it's gonna be easier to do that. And yeah, I can imagine him stressing the most, but he's the guy at the top. He's paying us, innit? So he's got to make sure everything is tip top. So I can sort of get it, man. I don't rate it. Like, we also definitely need to learn how to.
五郎船はどこだこちらに
I thought that was one of the straw hats for a sec. Still, anytime I see a straw hat now, bro, it's on site.
まあやるにはやりますが岸を離れることなく沈められる
Yeah, like I don't like the way the old generation move, like in terms of stressing out, talking to you mad on set. It's not necessary. We can change that as well. Like, we just have to be super highly refined. That's why me and you can work well together, Brad, because we don't stress. We know what we can do. We figure out what it is. We get organized and we go and execute. And I don't think we've had a bad shoot. There's been difficulties, but we've done some great stuff. And in diverse places. Bruh. TIA for real.
猛虎の砦
侍が二人で奪い返せば肝を冷やすだろうな
砦の中で騒ぎを起こせば、
船の物見も目を向けるはずだ五郎これより我らは砦に押し入ってくるその隙に船を出せダメです死ぬおつもりですかいいから下踏みを届けろ
I'm looking forward to doing this from my desk again. I think for Christmas,
良いな酒井
somebody's getting me a present, and it's a couple monitors. Gassed. If you have any ways that we can improve the stream, let me know. I'll do my best to implement it, because the aim is to be as good as possible.
猛虎は手強い敵だが食いさえつければ勝機はある
それだけで砦を落とせますか
多勢といえど一斉にはかかってこられる
All
幾
bows.
度敵の不意をつけると
Hello. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you.
これは切るのみだ
罪の報いを与えねば隠れて行けば
敵に背を向ければ背中に逃げ傷を受けるぞ
参りましょう叔父上
Uncle got it done. What am I doing? Guy was just waiting today. He was done. The uncle's actually on smoke, you know.
見上げた上達ぶりではないかこや 奴ら恐れをなしておるぞ。それでこそ武士。
ありがたく存じます。
不覚を取るな。
Nah, man, you've always known what you're doing, Brad, bro. Don't even try.
ダッシャートルキル。騒ぎを起こしてやれ。
Get up there.
王国の兵の目を残らず引きつけるぞ。
That was a violation. Cameroon was good though, man. I do miss traveling like that, man. Some good times. Oh wow. Dog came out of nowhere. Two of them. Yeah, no worries, man. I'm gonna come off here soon myself. Old school machine gun. I'm gonna parry them all. Never mind. Violation. Yeah, see you next week. Thank you very much for coming. I really appreciate it. You the guys are the greatest. Oh, snap. Bruh. I could easily have not done that. But as usual, I'm going to make the same decision every time. Try and go for the hard shot. Why? Why? Ha, we got him. Idiot. He didn't know I was petty. I'd definitely shoot you on the ground, bro. This is for Japan.
あれは五郎の船。
まだ入江とは何があった？
猛虎に見つかったな。奴らの船に追われればひとたまりもなかろう。
いえ、我らがおります。
What do you think of the borders and logo, Kieran?
それを使うと
今は味方の命が肝心。
操れるのだな。
やってみせます。
猛虎の船を潰せ。砦の兵は任せろ。
叔父上。
ここで死ぬつもりはないがな。
Take down these boats.
やりました。猛虎の船が燃えています。
Yes, bros, welcome. We're about to take a break after we do this mission. You guys know what for. Keep it PG. I don't even know why I have to pretend. Man's going to, you get me? Oh snap. How comes you're in Canada? Aye, bro. I wish I had your roster, mate. I mean, obviously things are great right now. I'm happy to have work. But damn. Aye, I think we're in the clear, lads. I think we're in the clear.
よくやった。ゲノミを頼んだぞ。
Aye, well done, man. Well deserved.
さすがだちん。一度ならずものの狙いをくじくとは。
叔父上の教えに恥じぬようにと。
それどころではない。まこと立派になったものよ。成長したな。あの下踏みには上心もしたためてある。お前を志村の後継ぎにするとな。
叔父上。
心中では
The game is Ghost of Tsushima.
この戦が終われば世に知らしめる。いつの日か民はそなたを頭と仰ぐだろう。わしの後を継ぎ地頭となるのだ。将軍様の下事情によってな。
私が務めを果たせるでしょうか。
果たせるとも。援軍がつくまでの間もことを進めておかねばな。
It's going well. It's going well, bro. It's a daily grind. Just 3 hours, same script every day, twice a day. But I'm getting bills paid, so I'm blessed, bro. Learning a lot, applying it. What more can you ask for, bro?
対馬を救う。
父と子として将軍様も勝利を祝ってくだされよ。離れることになるな。くれぐれも用心しろ。
Nah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, exactly. Learning is the main, bro. I'm so fortunate for everything I've been learning and being able to apply it, even in this stream. So, like, if you were to go back to, like, last week, it looks different to this stream, but it's just the stuff I've been able to learn and implement. It's small stuff, but it's just better quality. So, I'm very happy. All right, I'm going to take a 10-minute break. Maybe shorter than that. I just need to grab a drink and I'll be back. Thank you for coming. Pause. We're slowly getting through the story. Slowly but surely. 25 more minutes of this. Then we're going to bed. We have to be productive. We have work tomorrow. As we all live in the capitalist system, I can guess that and most likely be correct. All right, we're going to finish on this mission. We're going to go to get our armor. So, Creative Broadcast Agency in the chat is actually the guy who got me the job at Meta. So, big love to him, obviously. He also does the same job as me. He's working out in Dubai, but also he's in Canada right now. So, he's a very, very smart guy. We got a fair distance to run. I can't even afford to take any detours, mate. It's actually going to take us 10 minutes to run there. The industry as a whole has been quite interesting as of recent though. Like nothing happens. Sorry if you can't hear me. I just don't want to cover my face, but we're going to do it anyway. Minor. Yeah, the industry's just quiet. Nobody's doing live events. I think a lot of people pre-COVID spent a lot of time and money and wasted it on events. Okay. Nah. Let's go. Let's aggro them and leave. Yeah, events just don't happen as much. Or people don't want to pay. They don't want to sign off on budgets. Again, I don't have years of experience. Sorry, I just paused in my mind wondering if the audio is too unbalanced. Let me know if the game is too loud if you can. I don't know if anybody's still in the chat. But yeah, nothing happens. But I'm anticipating in the next year or two, things are definitely going to shift. I don't know where, I don't know how. I can't predict that far ahead. But live streaming is going to make a big comeback. And again, a lot of live streaming is simple principles. This is a one-man stream. But scaling it up, nowadays, it's a much more achievable for common, less refinedly educated people to achieve sort of like really big creative projects. Obviously, it will still take the type of person who's going to put the time in to actually achieve like whatever's coming next. But old media is dying, and old hardware and methods of sort of signal transmission, content sharing is just changing. And because we've had such a big gap of like things that happen, like just events in general, I think it's a bit hard to predict like where it's gonna go. because people still want to go out. They can't necessarily go out in the same way, but live streaming bridges that gap. So if you can't be in a country to do something, you can still participate. And obviously participation is one of the major things that people love. Okay, cool. We're getting distracted. We're going the wrong way. Where? I'm happy I read that still. Because they're Ronin, they fight like samurai. They're a bit easier to parry. But yeah, it's just a bit harder to understand. They all fight the same. Yeah, still going for now. Probably another 15 minutes. I gotta still work tomorrow, so I'm gonna go to bed. No time for that. These guys, your hats are not gonna help. Where's he screaming from? Peasant one.
なぜ襲われたのだ。わかりませんが、村の男らがさらわれました。私の夫のキサンタも。向かった先は北の山あいへ行くと話していました。どうか夫を救ってください。
Do you know what's mad? The Ronin have turned in. Alright, I'm going to take this one. We can do this. The Ronins have turned. They're obviously Japanese. They've turned on their own people. And this is a less homogenous people. Here, there is just Japanese people. Do you get me? Especially, I don't know what year Ghost of Tsushima is. I'll find that out. But they literally just turned on their own people. Crazy. Okay. For you, we'll go and get Oda back. The things that can go the things that can happen like in the world is crazy. Cause I don't know much about Japanese history, but I'm pretty sure there's some of this that happened in the past. I could be wrong. Yeah, that could be like a totally ignorant statement. I just assume this game is based off a time in history, even if it is embellished. In many areas, but if you actually think about what's happening, what's going on, it's crazy. This is pre-internet. If you're gonna get invaded and you didn't have no spies elsewhere that could give you the heads up, and they didn't, I don't know what the system is for sort of announcing beef like in these times. Alright, cool. If we go through here, we can fast travel back to there once we've done this, which is good. Alright, cool. That's on the map now, so we should easily be able to come back here. But we're not stopping. Ooh, we're going to go all the way past to Castle Kaneda and then run back. Because that makes sense. That way we can fast travel there later as well. So you've got the Mongolian army invading, or the grandson of the emperor of the Mongolians invading. That's my understanding of the hierarchy right now. Not interested. If you can get me off this with an arrow, I'll fight you. If you can't, then you just lost out. Sorry, mate. They've invaded loads of villages. The major first siege on the beach when they sort of landed. If you think of, is this it? No, this isn't it. Alright, well, I'm coming through. So, we'll deal with you later. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Yeah, and then you've got like, I'd assume the Ronin are like the paramilitary or some form of militia group. Like, if we were to compare them. And they just turn on the citizens and just start moving mad. You need standoff, bro. We've got no time for you guys. finished. That was easy.
お見事でございました。
Amazing, my lord.
人違いかと。浪人は東へ向かいました。
東とは
川沿いの崖だと。
That's what it would sound like if this took place in England.
私は2をまとめて逃げろ。
They sent me on a detour. Oh wait, it said the top of the cliff and I'm just running around it. Let's go. A new challenger. We go again. Why would a Mongol camp and a Ronin camp right next to each other? Oh, are they fighting each other? Quick things. I didn't even know I could do that. I'll be real. I caught him unaware. Looks like the Ronins have been coming through. I don't know how you can watch this game, Elisa. Come on, man. This is... That guy must be a boss. Yeah, I don't know how you watch this, Elisa. I'm obviously desensitized to it. But you should be in bed. This detour's peak. That one guy's kind of techie. Wow. Yeah, please do, man. Thank you for joining. I don't like, they made me do a haiku. Obviously, I'm not getting very far right now. Love you. Have a nice rest.
草の腹さえ嬉しくて倒れし木あり折る草あり
Last try. I need to find that hench guy now and use this ghost thing without getting hit. I think that's him. Well done. This is how we're closing out the stream. This last mission, I think. No, we're gonna fast travel to the mission after. Then we're going to bed. Well, I'm going to bed. Gotta clean these lot out, man. They're rotten. How dare they turn on their own people? Us, the Japanese. Disrespectful. Thinking they can hide away at the top of a mountain. Little do they know, I can climb. Very well. How did that guy not see that? He's next, just for that. I was too careless, obviously. This time, not so much. We can do this smart. Or smarter than I just did anyway. Just send him away. Send him away too.
今の調べよう。この近くにいるのか。
これで敵を釣り出せる。
やつかもしれん。
行こう。侍、覚悟するんだな。よし、抜かるなよ。覚悟しろ。
These guys are not straightforward. Objective complete. Amazing. I appreciate everybody who joined. This is another one for the archive. Learned a bit more. I was sick today. And I'm still here doing it. So it's been a good day.
よくぞあの浪人どもを。宿の女に頼まれて参った。奴らの中には槍川家の老頭もおりました。反乱の残党か。民を襲うとは落ちたものだ。近くに友がおります。平助と清次郎、それと喜三太です。
良いことを聞いた。殺された仲間を弔った後、どこかへ逃げろ。
Back to Omi Village. Let's see where this takes us. And then stop. Again, thanks for everybody who came today. It's fun when you come every week. It's fun when I'm coming. Sounds weird. I enjoy doing this, is what I'm saying. Anyway. I'm enjoying how this is growing and where this is going. Continue to come on the journey with me. Thank you very much. Alright, cool. We're stopping the stream here because that's silly. I ain't running all the way back there. I just came from over there. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming. I really do appreciate every one of you. It's been a good stream. It's been a long day. Again, we had our book of the week, Department of Truth. We upgraded the look, which is great. It's another small step. We spoke a little bit about some live streaming stuff, told a story about my experience in the industry. And it was good. It was another great stream. So again, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you so much. I really hope you have an amazing rest of your week. And again, I'll catch you next week. Thanks. See you then.